And I mistakes you should not repeat in your new relationship. And your relationship. Pass him. But to me, off na mo togo bogenti. Togo bogenti na betu mi ufu yo. Nipa ni chiro ya no. Nipa ni ehu ni ntem. Togo bogana ko boba e.
Me rebi wa de enyo nam. Me asema kan obesre sa.
Ah, relationship di me pay me wa say di. You say my ba manum. Relationship. All right, so Pachani Kasafa, mistakes we should not repeat in our new relationship. Now, as some I want to say, a lot of people are distressed, confused, depressed, and wanted and worried because it looks like ufri bakuma okoto bakuma no sonye. Ufri bakuma okoto bakuma no sonye. Ababa baby awatwe mpena. Wejai when the ass was said nyame ya adoma de wejai de ne next one okofa de nkabeyo eno so amfa abrantie bi awatwe mpena ne a wejai and he said the next one I enter to might be better. So it looks like that we have this high expectations that the yeko will be better than bakuno jaben one mume one dome now the many me for my quay the make for they will make sure it is better but it looks as if you ramusua breaks up or we break up. So it looks like people are wondering they say man the decran musu or yeah and now yeah now they say me come in man die because meaning if I'm going to enter into the right hands on people are confused whether to go. Now every woman will tell you that men are same. Now most men will tell you that women are same. So it looks like Obiya are confused. The problem is that we are repeating our past mistakes in our old relationships into the new one. So we want to talk about why are we still repeating mistakes of the past in the new? And if you keep repeating mistakes of the old in the new, it is going to cost you. So number one, if you don't want to repeat the mistakes of the past in your relationship into the now, number one, let go. Jamanika. Whoever hurt you and whatever means and namswa or they hurt you, no habitual liar, or cochiti, or no be kodana chino, or child throw, or bukasia, whatever it is, if you want to enjoy the new page of your life, let go. If you don't let go, the past hurt and pain can hurt you and then cause you to develop hatred for the new person. Eto bi o watching pena ejaye me ejaye no and I will free mu a new one when you no suspect no but new one on your share. The reason is that if you are not able to forgive yourself to let go of the past, it will haunt your present new one. The new relationship, you enjoy it. Yet you will be a jealous or be already on trusting you one now when you know. So man no any room to suspect. The reason is that when you keep remaining yourself and reminding yourself of the old past pain, the new one cannot be enjoyable. So number one, for you to enjoy the new relationship, let the past go. And yamba 4 years, 5 years, why you watching 7, why you let go. Once you let go, you are a free person to go. You don't hold yourself captive so that you can enjoy the new one. Number two, for you to be able to enjoy the new relationship and move on, think with your head and not with your heart. And many baby, when they fall in love, they consider their heart in love and they refuse to think because once they fall in love, they go blind. But Mamika Sebichiro, for you to be able to make the right decision, your head must do the thinking and your heart must go for the love. If you fall in love and you refuse to think, you are allowing yourself to be disappointed again because thinking gives you access to know who you are dealing with.
Jenny.
If you cannot think, you cannot grow. If you cannot think, you cannot be productive. If you cannot think, you can't get answers to some issues of life. But we are about na me catch you say for akoma do but ma wadwene enya adwuma enwene eti dia me ne twempara na begini say won wo twa metro dey tiro twa metro. I do a lot of analysis and a lot of thinking to be able to know who I am dealing with in my present times. Eti to be able to enjoy the new. Free old and think with your head, not with your heart. Yet to us, not to repeat all mistakes in a new relationship. And he said, take a break from dating. Take a break.
And you will be anchor out.
Debbie.
For how long?
Say, now, how long gonna love it? How long gonna me tia diwa Donkoh me pa suffer wo any togo boga ye na ye nipa bo bia ni emotional capacity. Eti me oba betumi ahete me na de ache no kira no pa na ya say to aso ona wo voice na ya na we jibi do just say unye serious say na dey am pass me don ma move on won so de betumi de 1 year stay na franchise no you broke. So it depends on your emotion capacity. If emotionally you are strong enough, you can stay for 3 months, you can stay for even 1 year, 6 months. So it depends on everybody. Obi ani na hoden and the better. I don't give days, months, a year's limit to how many years you must stay alert and alone until you see sir you have been able to recover. Don't start a new relationship. That is if you want to enjoy the next stage of your life. You will not repeat the past mistakes in the new relationship. Don't put too much pressure on the new relationship. Misro so be jame da be na be ware da be na ko ma me papa nti say no wo de man nanti 2-3 months ni ba ko no me nanti sa no ye me nanti 4 years wa ko ma say that yeah they say hello oh ujina hen oh yeah they udi then so no. If you put too much pressure in a new relationship, the lady you are dating, the man you are dating will feel pressured, and when people are under pressure they can walk out.
They don't think straight.
No. You are giving them too much. Other friend of you by your pressure. Da be na be wademi kotomi ringe. Da be de ko mabusianfo. Da be na me kwa. Da be na me ba. But what I keep menya baako. What I keep menya baako because they don't keep ready. I have the right to know you. No, please. If you want to enjoy a new relationship coming from the old, don't put too much pressure on the new guy, on the new lady.
You treat every case in isolation.
I'm telling you. Don't put too much pressure.
And continuous
Debbie, no, Koko, Wanya, Wanya, Alice, one friend me. Other maybe I saw some cross on Obana. Other be shut them all. You are giving us pressure. You don't do that. That man is so quiet. Mr. Wanya, Charles Benjamin Costa. Because Charles said no boundary. Other maybe I saw some Friday. Are you cheating on me? And straight away, what have you seen? What are you thinking? If you put too much pressure on a new relationship, the old one will surface. Yes, you be good. No. Adia Tosimiri said. Sorry, and he said, trying to compare your new relationship to your friend's relationship can jeopardize the new one.
Okoyem faton.
Me be da. Eti old one na twa be a jar, wo so a jar no. But new one now don't do comparison. And I mean number 4 cra guys in Yinaka Dubai. Na say cra but according the birthday, be sort of iPhone 13 Pro Max get there. Be say Samsung go a boost book no. Be say matter of I mean no I don't really even my birthday you couldn't do it. All that you could say was happy birthday. Be pacho. Oh yes, you bet me a jow. It natural say all past mistakes you know. What you can't enjoy the new because your attitude and your character has not changed. Don't compare anybody in your life's relationship to the new relationship you have. Old one sign I press about new one with stop comparing. There are 2 ways to do comparison: the positive and the negative. If you are doing the positive for growth, you are welcome. For productivity, you are welcome. But if you are doing it for challenge, for competition, it is wrong. And the last 2.
Hammer.
Don't take your new relationship for granted. Who said that guy no need to say? Who said new lady ni na old lady na umbu no? Only the kasaba basa because only not there we. When you are able to get a new person, don't take the new person for granted. We are bema, we are about bumisenipa. Only in kasa wo buobu. Who are the other man of farmer wo buosu? Men commanding around as if they are servants. Or they are maid servants. And maybe set boundaries. Very important to me. In every relationship you enter, especially the new one, breaking from the old one, set boundaries. Don't go to some extra mile. No, set boundaries. Men in terms you can't go to school. Set boundaries. Men to your school fees. Set boundaries. Men finding go boutique in Koto Tontadie. Set boundaries. Pacho susuta airtime. Set boundaries. Am I saying be stingy? No. Give out but set boundaries. Sister, also you quite it set boundaries. If you become too available, you sound cheap to a man's eyes. Bamba bia o wiase bia okwade dan in China brosua at the time ohuye nahi. See, there is something about human beings. Anyame aboyen. Also obia wo muswengi kakra. And at the time you feel like you should be alone. You don't need anybody around you. You want to think, you want to reason up. Now oba ta be da won China masa akonya be da. One day boso oba wunya yanko amba and onko. Ba utumi nka boso start ban attitude. So when you become familiar with people, this attitude shows up. So please set boundaries in a new relationship.
Familiarization will breed contempt.
Thank you. Set boundaries. Set boundaries. Set it. Don't allow it. That be no, but that be over. That coca some member was one shouting as a member. One I don't think I'm person member. Now for the don't be too available. If you become too available, you lose.
Especially in the case of men. Men are natural hunters. When they get their prey,
after eating it,
they don't.
Most of them. Somebody called me and said, "Oh, permanent, not pressure, pa. Onyami we normal pressure." So you should understand that. Ka boundaries or what? Ka this man would
after election no campaign. Anna,
who's it?
After elections no campaign.
It's next year, baby.
And then so we ever wake away.
Oh, next 4 years, baby.
Don't expect. Never last one. Don't expect someone to be your source of happiness. It is actually say umprafu fure we bi menya wa jere say akwa na bem wani age wani ji awani ji. Somebody should not be a guarantee of your happiness. No, no, correct. Enyum ne dia ye beto asa. Enyum ne dia ye beto asa, but in reality, so be by your energy no oniwa, you break down. And it a lot of people get broken heart. So easy because onu no energy na ho to so the bibia. So if you don't want to repeat mistakes of the past in the new relationship, these are things you should do.